And you've been detected.
I have been detected.
Yep. You do not have... Your gun is not sad enough. It does not have enough depression. But you distracted him. He's turning to hit the other tank, so go ahead and go down there. Shoot him in the rear. Good kill.
Alright, let's head on to the next area.
Yeah, you want to go and cap because they're overwhelming our south side. Like, bad. Where I was is being overwhelmed. Which is no surprise, because they've got like 3 or 4 tanks down there, so...
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the LDT Guys gaming channel. I'm your host and content creator, Sean. And of course, I'm joined by a good friend of mine, a man, the myth, the legend, Blade 6, or also known as Dave. Go ahead and say hi, man.
Hey, everybody.
So today we're going to go ahead and I'm going to venture off into Blade 6 and Phalanx 6's realm here. And we're going to play some World of Tanks, actually. You know, Dave here is one of my good friends, like I said, from when we were in the military together. And he's a boss when it comes to this game. So I'm going to be relying on your expertise here.
Not a problem. That's what I'm here for.
So, okay, so right now we're going to go ahead with the good old American M2 medium tank, I think, and we're currently platooned up. So let's go ahead and, yeah, okay, there we go. Let me ready up real quick.
Alright, I'll go ahead and start us up in battle. So you've already run through the tutorial, so I don't have to explain how to drive the tank or anything like that.
Nah.
Thank goodness, because that can get kind of boring for our viewers.
Right.
And the tutorial, actually, for those who've never played World of Tanks, the tutorial is actually very, very good about explaining how to play, tips and tricks of how to defeat your opponents and all kinds of things like that. So if you do decide to download this game and play it, which I highly recommend, the tutorial will teach you everything you absolutely positively need to know. After that, it's figuring things out for the various individual vehicles. And that takes nothing but practice and playing.
Yeah, and I'll tell you guys that whenever I was playing through the tutorial, honestly, they were teaching me stuff like cover, flanking, you know, stuff that you'd use in actual matches and games and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's actually worth going through the tutorial. Plus, you get, you know, premium for 3 days. And
which gives you extra experience and extra credits for each match. Yeah, you'll run into people. It happens. Don't worry. Now, now we're playing in the same tank. It's just I've had this tank a lot longer, so I'm fully upgraded, whereas he is not yet. So I will be using different weapon systems than he is, probably.
Oh yeah, and definitely, I'm definitely brand new at this game, so.
Oh, and there's our first opponent. Backing off. I'd rather not get hit, thank you. Nope, you're not. You're following a different M3.
Oh, dang.
Ha! There's my first opponent.
Well.
Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. That's my driver down.
I guess we're looking for the objective.
Missed. Okay, let's see here.
How do I tell which one's you?
I'm gold. Gold or yellow if you want to. Ow. Okay, fine. Play that game. Ow.
Yeah, I see.
Bastards. Yeah, because I'm about to get bunkered here.
Yeah.
Bad.
I'm watching them from the ridge, man.
Oh, ow. That was it. God bless. Still, I took 2 of them with me. Took 2 of them out before I went.
Yeah. Looks like I got a Martyr 2.
Yeah, Martyr 2. Tank Destroyer.
That's not good.
And you've been detected.
I have been detected.
Yep. You do not have. Your gun is not sad enough. It does not have enough depression. But you distracted him. He's turning to hit the other tank, so go ahead and go down there. Shoot him from the rear. Good kill.
Alright, let's head out to the next area.
Yeah, you want to go and cap because they're overwhelming our south side. Like, bad. Where I was is being overwhelmed. Which is no surprise, because they've got like 3 or 4 tanks down there. So, that's what happens when you're outnumbered. You do have that because he's going down there to help support our people that are down there. What you capping does now is it distracts the enemy. They're going to have to pull back someone, as long as you don't expose yourself, to deal with you because you are in their cap circle. They are on a time crunch. They have 40 seconds less than right now to damage or kill you and the other two M2 medium. If they do not, we win.
Awesome.
Yep. As is, a T-56 GMC is headed this way, which is an American tank destroyer. So.
He's taking damage. I'm not even going to worry about him right now.
Yep, he's gone. Probably because the other M2 is using the same gun I was, which is known as the derp gun. It only fires 8 high explosive rounds, but at this tier, high explosive rounds can be absolutely deadly.
Dude,
and see, we won. We won.
Heck yeah!
Sometimes it's as easy as that. Other matches, not so much. I've had matches that your team just disintegrates.
Right.
And you're the last one alive, and you're sitting there going, what the heck happened?
Yeah. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's go ahead and roll one more match before we take a look at tech tree and all that kind of stuff like that and get another tank.
Okay. Yep, no problem. Play the same tank for this time. Actually, you know what? I am going to play actually a different tank because I can. Oh, not that.
Gold purchase.
I'll play another medium tank, but I'm going to go ahead and play my Panzerkampfwagen 4A.
Kampfwagen.
It's what the Germans called tank, is Panzerkampfwagen.
That is true. Das,
yep.
Das ist gut. Das ist wunderbar, ja?
Yeah, but it's a PZ4, so it's a version 4 tank, and it's the alpha model. So,
you know, I remember reading something when this World of Tanks first came out. Didn't they? The developers actually go out to drive every tank to try to get an idea?
Yeah, actually, they did go and drive some of the tanks. The thing you got to remember is they only could drive the tanks that are readily available. Now, Wargaming's a Russian company, so predominantly a lot of the tanks they were actually able to drive themselves were Russian tanks.
Right.
So, but other tanks, even if they couldn't drive them, they would look at the design specs and everything. If there was a physical representative of the tank left, still around, then they'd use that as a model as well. But pretty much, there are several tanks on here that either only existed on paper or only 1 or 2 were made as prototypes. One of the prime examples of that would be the Tier 6 British heavy tank, the TOG 2. There's one surviving tank of that left.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
And it is sitting at Bovington Tank Museum in England. And I have actually physically seen said tank. It's kind of cool. Missed. Ah, didn't miss that one. Didn't pen, but didn't miss. Well, I have yet to be seen too, but still. Ooh. There is artillery on the map, just so that you are aware. Yep, there's Skycan. Because it happens that way sometimes. Oh, dang, missed. Missed my opportunity, I should say. Okay, good, they killed him. Wait, this is a tier 4 match. Okay. That changes, well, nothing really, but does explain a few things.
Oh, got spotted finally.
Yep. And you're gonna suffer for it.
Oh!
See?
What just happened?
Told you. You got hit by a K-Ho light tank.
Oh man. Okay, that happens. Let's see here. Let's change spectator mode.
Yep. You can change spectator mode, watch other people play.
There you are. Yeah, that was the one I was trying to take out.
Ah! Yep, he got a piece of me. So did the K-Ho. But he's now taken out. Thank you, PZ1 Charlie.
Alright, it's coming around the corner.
Oop! Yep, I see him. Oh, missed. God bless. And that happens.
Yeah.
I may have played over 14,000 games. Just means that I've been playing for a while.
Right.
Oh look, it's a Matilda. Those things are beastly. Now, if you guys are in a game and you're platooned up, aka teamed up with your buddies, which could be no more than 3 people, you have 2 options when everybody's dead. You can sit here, spectate mode, and watch everybody else play, and see how your team is doing, or how badly they're doing, depending. Or, you can just as easily hit the escape button, and go back to your garage, pick a different tank, and go right back in. You do not have to wait for the battle to actually end to get to another match.
Oh, cool. Let's go ahead and, I guess I'll go ahead and head back to the garage.
Yep, that's what I do. I usually do that as unless the game's literally right about to end when I die. I don't do that. I usually just I'll hit the escape button, I'll go back out, go back to the garage, grab another tank, and hop right back in.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase a vehicle just to kind of show them the idea of what they got here going.
Alright.
So
When you've got a vehicle, you've gotten some experience from matches, you hit the research button, you research everything, you purchase your parts till you can max out your vehicle, or if you want to just go on straight line for because you have a tank in mind you want to already get to work towards in the tech tree, you can just research that line to get to it.
Oh, okay, so let's head to the tech tree then. Dang, okay.
So, prime example, which tech tree are you looking at so I can see the same thing?
Right now I'm looking at the US tech tree. So
US tech tree? Okay. Which tank?
That's a good question. What tank do I want to go for?
Yep.
Uh,
Prime example for me, I am currently working on my Tier 8 Pershing tank to get the M46 patent. Oh, hey, we won. Cool.
awesome.
Yep.
So, let's say I wanted to go down artillery.
If you wanted to go down the artillery line, the first thing you would have to get is you would have to get the T1 HMC. And you get that from playing the tier 1 T1 Cunningham. Researching it, like I was talking about earlier. And then you go from that, you would be able to purchase the T1 HMC, which you would have to put 280 experience points into it, and to research the T1 HMC, and then it would cost you 3,300 credits, which is the basic currency, and then you can actually own it, and it's in your garage. So everybody is aware, unlike some games, and there are some games out there that have unlimited garage slots. Prime example of this would be Armored Warfare. World of Tanks does not do this. You have a limited number of garage slots. To buy more takes gold.
Right.
Which is the pay for currency. Now, caveat to that, they do have some missions where you can earn free garage slots. And sometimes garage slots do go on sale for 150 instead of 300. And sometimes they have what they call expand packs that you can buy at the premium store. For like $7 or $8, you get like 8 or 9 garage slots. So there are options to expand it rather than just sit there, especially if you're like me and you're a tank collector. I have 238 tanks in my garage. with slots for 40 more.
And I just noticed something. So as I
Yeah.
was looking, I was trying to figure out, I was like, wait a second, I've been playing the game for a little bit, but I can't unlock anything. What's going on? And now I just noticed experience is based off each individual tank.
Yes. It is not collective experience. It is based off of a specific tank. Now, once you've researched everything for a tank, if you are going to be a collector, what you can do is you can keep that tank, and then you can mark it. There will be a box that will appear that has a check mark that says Accelerate Crew Training. You click that box, and any experience you gain in that tank playing it from there on out goes towards your crew rather than towards researching more things, because there's nothing more to research.
Right. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do one more match.
Okay.
Here. Except this time I'm going to roll with the good old Cunningham.
Okay, so we're dropping down to tier 1.
Oh man, this looks like such a inky, rinky, dinky tank.
Well, one of the cool things that World of Tanks does is when you're in the tech tree and you're looking at your tank, you can actually right-click and go Vehicle Details, and it will actually give you not just the characteristics of the tank, its configuration, and the crew count, but above all that, it gives you a short blurb history about the tank. So like the T1 Cunningham actually came out in 1928.
Yeah.
So this tank is a pre-World War II but post-World War I tank that was America's foray into how do we make tanks?
Right.
And how do they work? What kind of weapons? What kind of engines and all that? This was America's experiment, was this tank.
Makes
And
sense.
it spawned a whole bunch more tanks after it, and now, we have tanks like the Abrams.
Right.
So, but when you look at that, if you're ever curious about the tank, you can actually find out the tank's history. And like I said, some of these tanks, only 1 or 2 were ever made.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Prime example. Let me see here. Here's one. The Tier 10 heavy tank, the T110 Echo 5. No vehicles were ever manufactured. The project was actually canceled. But the tank was actually designed and built under the idea of being able to pass through the narrow tunnels in the Bernese Alps.
Yeah. Huh.
But the project was canceled. But it's in World of Tanks. So you're going to see some tanks that never even actually existed outside of a drawing board design in this game, moving around. Yep. So, which is one of the reasons why I love this game so much, because
right.
you learn. It's fun to play. You get to blow things up, which is always a fun thing. But you also can learn a little bit of history about armored warfare. So, it's kind of cool. So whenever you say click ready, because we can't go into battle unless you're ready.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, mounted the next semi-automatic gun.
Okay, so you went with the 37mm M1924?
Yeah. Because they're both 37 millimeter.
Yeah. It's just one's magazine fed, one single shot.
Right. Alright, so ready. And luckily I don't have to research anything, really. All I gotta do is just get enough for the next
to research the follow-on tanks, yeah.
Yeah, so, that's always a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love how it's so easy to get into matches.
Some matches are really easy to get into. I have actually sat and waited for up to 3 minutes to get into one match. So it varies. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not.
Right. So, are we going through the center, or you want to go around somewhere?
You know what? Let's go up around by the... Yeah, no, don't go there. Let's go up over by the 2-3 line area.
Okay, gotcha.
So, to the west.
Gotcha.
Yep. Eh, somewhat.
Oh, I feel like a Zerg storm right now.
Yeah, you can go that way. I'm gonna go this way, just because I like living dangerously.
I'll go with you.
I'm daring the enemy to shoot at me.
You know what? I feel like I'm riding on a lawnmower.
You know, there are times I've thought the same thing.
It even sounds like a lawnmower, man.
I know, right? I mean, and some of the names these people come up with for their freaking hi. Yes, you're gonna run.
Got one. Haven't been spotted yet.
Ah, that was terrible of me. I missed completely.
All right, I'm gonna roll forward.
Oh, the TD. Nope, medium. Oh, there's the TDs. We got an L60 that's going to be rounding on our backside here. Yep, because... Oh, hey, I think this guy's AFK.
Oh, take him out, take him out.
Well, if he wasn't AFK, he's now dead, so...
I'm down, dude.
Yeah, I see that. Okay. Ooh, shh, Nikes. T1 coming around the corner over here. Ow! Like tractor from behind.
Wait, hey, at least we took out a couple of things.
Oh yeah, yeah. And see, that's the thing about these low tier matches. They do not last long. And they're usually orgies of mutual destruction. So... I know this by experience. I've played a lot of them.
Alright, I'm heading back to the
But that's... Yeah, I just did that too. But that's why I love the low tier matches. Because they're orgies of mutual destruction. They're quick, they're fast, you're in and out a lot.
Oh.
When you get to your higher tier matches, your tier 5 to tier 7 is when things start really, you need to seriously plan things. You need to actually learn. By then you should have learned or are figuring out how to angle your armor so that around corners and whatnot, or even out in the open, so that shots are more likely to ricochet rather than penetrate. And when you get up to your tier 8 plus matches, those can get really complicated. I've had matches in tier 7 and 8 that it's a draw because the time ran out.
I got you.
Because the matches are timed. Well, let's see here. Oh, yes. You can actually look at your battle results that shows, victory, defeat, how much credits you got, how much experience you got. You can also look and see your team score, see how you rated amongst the team. You actually didn't do bad. You're about middle of the pack.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
That was the number 3 guy. And then you can look at the detailed report that shows you how many shots did you fire, how many times did you actually hit, how much damage did you did, how much potential damage did you receive, all those sorts of things, how many credits you got, but it also show you, did you cause damage to allies, so how much did you get fined, or how much are you being compensated because an ally hit you, because those are big, those are things.
You get compensated by allies. That's awesome.
You get compensated. You get compensated credits if you get hit by an ally. If you hit an ally, you get fined in both credits and experience. So it's in your best interest to not shoot or ram into your allies.
Yeah. So I just researched the T1 HMC.
Okay.
That's that's artillery, right?
That's the tier 2 artillery. Yes.
All right. So I don't have enough gold for the tank academy. So rapid.
Oh yeah. When you purchase a new thing, you can. Yeah.
All right. So let's go to that. Let's take a look here. I got 114 free experience, so that means I can upgrade something.
You could, yes. You can certainly use your free experience to increase things. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, let's go with the engine. I think the engine's a good choice.
Yep, engine and tracks. Tracks are always a good choice because why do I not have that radio installed?
Yeah.
But tracks are always a good choice because tracks, not only do they denote how good your vehicle maneuvers, but it's also how much weight your vehicle can hold.
Okay.
Because components weigh. The gun has weight, the radio has weight, the engine has weight. If you have a turret, that has weight. So sometimes you won't be able to put a researched component onto your vehicle until you have researched and installed the new track.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Right. Why my HMC did not have the tier 4 radio, I don't know.
Hold on.
I just put it on there.
Get to that.
Yep. Now, something that World of Tanks and Wargaming has done is for platoons. A platoon can only have one artillery piece.
Ah.
So you cannot have a platoon of 3 artillery pieces anymore. It used to be about 3 versions ago, you could do that.
Yeah.
But then the version after that, 2 versions ago, they removed that. And this last version that they just upgraded to, they gave us, when they removed the capability of having platoon, they removed artillery from platoons, period. You could not be, if you were in a platoon, nobody could play arty. And the last patch they did, they finally let us have 1 artillery per platoon.
Okay.
Because the community threw a hissy fit over it. Because, come on, why would I want to play artillery if I don't have 1 artillery and 2 spotters? Come on, use your brain here.
Right.
It's just like in World of Warships where you can have 1 carrier for a division, but that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely a big thing. And of course, guys, you guys watching this, I know I haven't been talking with you guys near as much because we've been talking about the game a lot more. We're going to be doing World of Warships as well. Sometime.
Another fun game by Wargaming.
Definitely another one.
Yep, it can be fun. It can be really boring sometimes.
Yeah.
But when you start getting into the action, it's yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, like I said, guys, we're going to be covering it for sure. So definitely go down in the description and like, subscribe, comment, and tell us what other games by Wargaming or any other games like this that you guys want to see, because I'll try to cover it the best I can.
Yeah, it never hurts. I'm always willing to try a new game.
Yeah, right. Let's go ahead and do one more match, guys, and we'll...
Alright, you're going to be in that. You know what? I'm going to be in an oddball tank. Comparatively, I'm going to be in the T3 HMC, which is the Tier 2 tank destroyer for the Americans. This one replaced what used to be the T-18 tank destroyer, and the T-18 was known as the Seal Clubber.
Seal Clubber.
And there's a reason why it was a Seal Clubber. You put the howitzer on it, like I've got the howitzer on this thing.
Yeah.
And for its tier, the T-18 at Tier 2 was probably the toughest tank at Tier 2. Its armor was thick enough that about 80% of the Tier 2 tanks could not penetrate it.
Yeah.
From the front.
So,
the sides and the rear is another matter, but from the front, no. You can forget about it. Now, for you, because you're artillery, you're going to want to hide in the back corner somewhere, and when you find your spot that you think you're going to be good to sit, hit the shift button, because they'll drop you into top-down view, and you play top-down view. Me, I get to go find a spot, hide, and start plunking rounds at people that decide to poke their noses out where I can see them.
Yeah, I got you. I'm coming back here to this position. Right about...
You might be right there. You might have trouble shooting people, depending upon where they're at. And I only say that because you got a couple of buildings in your way. Because firing arcs are a thing, and with artillery being lobbed, buildings do cause line of sight problems.
Yeah, they're just out of
Your best bet would actually be to move to the Kilo 1 position.
Moving there now.
That would be my recommendation as an experienced player. Ow! Blast, missed him. Yep. Looking on the map like that, yeah, that's actually a pretty good spot for you. Oh, where the? Oh, that's coming from somewhere up there. Oh, I've got a T2 medium. Yeah, yep, tier 7 car, T7 car. Figured.
Where you at? There you
Come on.
go.
Yep, you can actually switch your aiming mode, and that changes your view slightly. Okay, come on, back up a little bit, T2. Oh, okay, you're gonna go forward. That's alright, I'm about to ruin somebody's day. As long as I hit them, of course. Nope, but you can hit other people. You got 2 frickin' tanks approaching your position right now.
Yeah, I see him.
Yep, you're about 2 or 3. You're about to get.
Oh, I'm screwed.
Oh, really?
This vehicle is had it.
Put it right in the dirt. No, seriously. Put it right in the dirt instead of frickin' into the tank. Would have killed him if I had hit.
Yeah.
And my round goes into the dirt. It's like, God bless it. And yes, that happens a lot with me, actually. It's frustrating.
Yeah, I got you. So, Dave, would you consider this definitely a PUPG game for sure?
Aye! Chihuahua! Would I consider it a what?
PUPG, so a pick up and play game.
Oh yeah, this is definitely a pick up and play game.
Uh,
This is definitely a game that you can pick up and play, put it down, not play it for several months to a couple of years. God, Lord knows I've done that. And then pick it up back again and play it just as easily. The mechanics very, very rarely change. They only recently changed a couple of the mechanics, but in ways that actually made sense.
yeah, definitely.
So, hit him. Okay, that's one. Now hit that guy.
Are we
okay.
gonna win this?
No, we might, actually.
Yeah.
We might. I'm gonna watch this one because we might actually win this one.
Yeah,
Hit
same
him.
here.
Oh, you miss. Oh, ouch. Okay. Yeah, nope, we're not gonna win it at this point. Because,
Yeah, probably not. I don't know. I got faith. I got faith.
yeah, he's gotta face a light track. The problem is that T7 car. Yeah, he is not. The NC31 on our not a match for that T7 combat car. A T7 combat car is equipped with a 50 caliber machine gun.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
And it will eat him alive unless he gets the drop on him. I know, I own a T7 combat car. It's actually a fun little tank.
Alright, let's just go ahead and finish watching this match, I guess.
Yep. It will end here one way or another as soon as he gets discovered, or in about 9 minutes.
Right.
Nope. Seems like the enemy is in the circle. It was in the circle. They're hunting. Yep, they're in the circle. So he has to make the decision. Do I go for their cap circle, or do I try and go and defend ours? And he's making the decision to go and defend ours.
Might as well. I mean, by being by yourself.
Well, it's either that or we lose. Period. End of subject. Because he just does not have the time to go and start capping theirs. And plus, it's a 2v1 situation. The one guy can stay in the cap, and the other guy can go and hunt him down. So, but I can almost guarantee you the one that's in the cap circle is probably the T7. And if it's the T7, he needs to get the drop on him, or he's going to be probably hosed anyways. But still, he's giving it the best he can. I applaud that. Well, he hasn't seen anybody yet, so... Dude, you're gonna have to get in there. Not there. He's on the other side of the frickin'... He's on the other side of the church. There he is! Left, 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 left! Oh, you are lucky! Not... See, that's why I said, that T7's gonna frickin' wreck his day. But that's what the T7 does.
Right.
So, and there's your first defeat.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good way to end the
It happens. It happens. Defeats happen. Accept it. You know, don't get too frustrated with it.
Yeah. So, all right. So here's what I got to tell you guys. As far as from what I've seen, outside of Dave, who's definitely put in way more time than I have. I can definitely say I like World of Tanks. I enjoyed playing it the first time I played it, but getting back into it now, I think I can say I like it better than I did back then because they fixed a lot of things I had issues with.
And the physics has changed. You can actually hard brake and slide around corners.
Yeah, which is quite nice. I feel like the game's a lot more balanced than what it used to be. And honestly, I think it's just an all-around excellent game. The graphics are great. The mechanics are great. Jumping into game, oh man. Jumping into this game was, into a game and a match just seems so effortlessly and flawless this entire time. I mean, maybe there is a wait time that I'm missing, but, from what I've seen so far, I mean, honestly, I think it's a quick wait.
Usually the higher tiers are a bit of a wait.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean... So,
no, it's usually not.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys, enjoyed this episode, enjoyed this video, then you guys would love to watch, Dave and Blade 6 and Phalanx 6 over on their channel. Check it out. Check them out. Check out their videos. They do a lot over World of Tanks, a lot over Fortnite. And it's just really cool. They do... y'all call y'all series the Vets Plays, right?
Yep, we call our series Vets Plays because we're two veterans that are in video.
Right. And you know what? I think whenever I was talking to Phalanx 6 and you guys last time is I might actually start joining y'all on y'all's channel with some of the Vets Plays as well because, myself, Aaron, Cody, we're all veterans from, United States Army, so I think we're going to start doing that as well, which you guys, I believe, is what it was. It's collabing with y'all a lot more.
Yeah, that will welcome the extra help. It's always a fun thing to play with.
Right. So, of course, as I'm closing down this this episode because we ran quite a ways, quite a time. I mean, 30 minutes. So I'm going to edit out a lot of stuff, but. Definitely get out there, go check out their channel for sure. Definitely watch their stuff. It is awesome. I've sat there and watched several of their videos just because I was bored and I had needed something to do. And of course, if you guys like this type of video, y'all like watching World of Tanks, World of Warships, those kinds of games, just head down in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me what we can improve on, that kind of stuff. Because we all want to know. We definitely I know I need practice at doing YouTube videos. I don't know about you, Dave, but
a little bit. No, constructive criticism never hurts.
Yeah, right. So definitely engage with us. jump on our Discord. We have a Discord channel set up, or I have a Discord channel set up, the LDT Central Command. You can hit me up, you can hit Phalanx 6 up, Blade 6, you can hit all the guys who are usually in the channel, do these videos with us. And of course, maybe, heck, if you jump on the Discord and talk to us, maybe we'll let you be part of the video sometime. Why not? I mean...
Yeah, never know.
Yeah. So, like I say in every video, guys, like I say in every single thing that, I do with the channel, get out there, find something awesome, do something cool, jump in game, and of course, let's do this, guys.